What's up, my friends? Welcome back to another gameplay episode here on MetaBroz. I'm Moldy Potion. This is my bro Metacrax.
Hey guys.
And today we are battling, is it Loveland versus Loveland?
Yes. So I am bringing a fire frog spellbook to the table.
Okay. I'm straight water here. I've committed myself to the Loveland lockdown type of spellbook build. So you've got fire and water there.
Yeah, you
is
guys.
Gassy in there?
You know, oh yeah. Yeah, Gassy, Pieza, a couple other surprises. Also, first 50-page spellbook.
Oh, wow. That's a fatty. How much aura do you have in there?
Enough.
What does that mean? Is it 10 or less?
I don't want you counting.
I mean, I don't have any destroy aura in here, I'll tell you that right now. But if you don't have enough aura, these are going to be some quick games.
Aren't they always? No, hopefully today we'll get a great game for you guys. By the way, in regards to last game where I was obviously pissed, winning twice, by the way, I know it's not really my brother's job. I know it's not your requirement to help me kill you. But I'd like if you did.
I usually do. But that was a special case scenario. We got a comment actually that was like, the only thing better than watching you guys play a game is watching the bitter banter that occurs when one of you starts to lose. Yeah, so shout out to, I think it was MetaZoo, or I forget who said that, but yeah.
Yep. I mean, hilarious. You guys are just seeing what happens in real life now to us every day, but now it's being shared.
We are very loving brothers, but we are very competitive. And we have been since childhood, since Street Fighter, since I beat a boss in Mega Man that he couldn't beat. Like,
oh no, specifically it was when you got the jump up to that pack.
The secret in the
where you had to like jump slide and then get on that edge and then jump up.
Yep, that was Mega Man X1. I found the Buster upgrade, which is the best upgrade in the game. And these guys, him and his friends who were older than me, didn't know about it.
Oh, no. We knew about it. We couldn't physically get to it.
Oh, even better.
That was the similar moment that you had with Mega Man.
Yeah.
Where like, you know, the older brothers couldn't get it, and then suddenly you had it.
Yeah.
And we're like, what's going on? And that's very similar to when I was a kid. Our oldest brothers, they had Atari. They eventually got Nintendo, and they rented Zelda. You had 2 days to play Zelda.
Good luck.
Yeah. One night, right on a Saturday, return on a Sunday, and they just couldn't get by the first castle, and I did. And I looked up to them, and they're like 5-10 years older than me, and I thought, wow. Like we're on the same playing field. Like we're equals. And that was like my first form of like chemical confidence. Like anytime I see Zelda or I hear the music, even though I can't do it perfectly back, it just makes me experience like that little bit of confidence I had as a kid in the living room thinking, man, my older brothers aren't that much like better. In fact, I'm better than them.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what you thought with us.
That's the thought.
Totally. All right, guys, with that, if you happen to be shopping Channel Fireball and you want to use that code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout, it is a great way to support the channel.
Absolutely is. And if you would like to support us and our content more directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z. Sign up for any of those tiers. We got like 3 patrons yesterday. You guys are amazing. Caden Cool Dude, that comment about us being on your son's birthday wish list. That's so cool to hear.
Bro.
That just hearing that stuff brings us so much joy. So anyway,
yeah, shout out to
you guys.
Caden's cool kid. Because thank you, man. I sent back to him in the message when he shared it. I said, I'm getting little Naruto vibes because, you know, sometimes you watch that anime and it's so awesome that it's emotional. Yeah. And that's what that was.
Yeah,
so
it's cool to be on a kid's birthday wish list for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well,
get into it. Elbow.
Let's get into it. Elbow.
Who will win, the traditional lockdown frogman or the fire frog?
You won the flip, that's for sure.
All right. Well, we're just going to get to it. I'm just going to take any hand I have and hope for the best. See if it works. We will place, let's place a water aura in the arena and pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to bookmark a page. Going to bring my own water aura in the arena along with mermaid scales, the water aurafact, and permafrost.
Ooh, wow.
The water/frost aurafact. Pass turn.
Bookmarking and placing a flame aura in the arena. Pass turn.
Okay. Bookmarking and awakening. My side of the arena. I will generate 2
Think about this, guys. Turn to 5 aura.
Seriously, the power of artifacts and artifact essences. We're going to contract Loveland Frogman, everybody. He's the staple of the deck, and he's out. He's a beastie.
The star of both our spellbooks today.
Indeed, and what a star he is. 2 per spellbook, costs 2 water aura, has 50 life points, has the magic-proof trait, which means he cannot be targeted by spells. That leaves him open to powers, potions, and even spells that are like wipes that affect all beasties will still affect him, but he can't be targeted by spells that target. Any spell you contract may be contracted by Loveland Frogman instead if you blow Loveland Frogman a kiss. Any effect of a spell contracted by Loveland Frogman that would affect you affects Loveland Frogman instead. So with something like Dragon's Breath, where it would deal me, 50 damage, I could have Loveland Frogman cast it. It would deal him 50 damage, stuff like that. While Loveland Frogman is in the arena under your control, you may bookmark an extra page from the top of your spellbook at the start of each of your turns. That's where it starts to get crazy. And then it only continues. His power charmed. If there's liquid water within eyesight, we've got water right over there. His power charmed inflicts target opposing page with scared, burn, confuse, paralyze, sleep, and 2 poison counters. The flips for the effects are automatically considered to be heads unless an effect would say otherwise.
He's a wizard.
He is certainly a wizard.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Okay.
I want to take out 2 pages from my spellbook right now that I just realized I accidentally had in.
Okay.
I know it's
weird. I'm going
to
give you a warning, but okay.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. I know it's weird. I just, my brain was like, oh no. I did not mean to include those, and I definitely did. And that's okay.
Important to know, Magic-Proof affects, while we're doing this, Magic-Proof affects your spells as well, like me, the controller. I couldn't, what's a good example? I couldn't power up Red Frogman, because power up Red is target beastie. And so he can't be targeted by my spells or his spells. It's just important to know. I've seen other people put power up Red on Frogman. I was like,
oh, no,
that's not kosher.
Yeah, that's like Shroud. You can't target.
It's Shroud is really the way you want to think of it.
Absolutely.
I'm also going to generate 1 water, another water, and a frost, 3 total, and contract Wallowa Lake Crustacean.
Okay.
Off to a fat start here. Wallowa Lake Crustacean is that beastie crab, 4 per spellbook, costs 1 neutral, so that's where I paid my frost, and then 2 water aura, has 55 life points, has the stone skin trait, so any damage outside of combat that he would be dealt is reduced to 0. He also has the regen trait, meaning that he will recover, not gain, but recover 10 life at the end of every turn. The difference between recover and gain is recover essentially removes damage, doesn't raise the max LP. Gaining raises the max LP, just so you guys know. He gets a 10 damage bonus and a 10 life point bonus from the Island Terra and from the Lake Terra. This page's attacks deal plus 50 damage if you're allergic to seafood. That's a non-item. We don't really count that. You wouldn't be counted in a tournament. And his arena effect is reduce combat damage to this page by half, rounded down after modifiers. This page cannot be placed into your chapter by opposing pages. Colossal Clamp is the attack. It inflicts paralyze, deals 40 damage, and if it destroys a beastie, bookmark 1.
That's one of my favorite beasties in the game.
Seriously.
Might be the best in my opinion. Yeah. Every single time I play him, I'm stoked. I did not include him in this spellbook build.
I'm surprised because he's definitely like one of the best, if not the best water beastie when it comes to combat.
The truth is, when I first built this, I realized we were going to have the same spellbook. You're basically playing the spellbook I did before with Loveland. So I didn't want to bring that spellbook to the table. And maybe we'll do that just to have like a mirror match.
Yeah, see what happens.
I just wanted to try something different.
Yeah, sure. It actually is something we've talked about before. I feel like if you can get the right deck list on a gassy flame water spellbook, that seems like the holy grail of spellbooks, to be able to recycle dampen and these, counter spells and just like nasty stuff like that. All right. Well, anyway, those guys are out. That's my turn. Pass turn.
That was only turn 2 for him, guys.
Yeah.
He's got all the aura in the world, the best hitter in the spellbook, and my favorite beastie in the game. So, a little intimidating.
And we're off to a strong start here.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Frogman deals no damage, has no attack, only has a power that drops all those status effect indicators instantaneously.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. He is literally like a mage. He does not have attacks. He doesn't know how to fight, but he can mess you up pretty good.
Okay, well, paralyze. When you paralyze Like if you were going to paralyze one of my beasties with your Frogman, I mean, all those indicators are going to go on automatically.
Yeah, unless you have like an unlucky potion that could change the result of one of my flips. The flips are automatically considered be heads unless an effect would say otherwise.
So if you dropped a bunch of effects, let's see, after a turn, whoop, I'm knocking off cards here. After a turn, well, scared would stay until the beastie fatigued.
Right.
The burn would have to be rolled for.
Correct.
All right. The confused would stay.
Yep.
Until the beastie fatigued or declared an attack, excuse me.
Correct.
And at that point, if heads was flipped, then that beastie would be confused.
No, if you, because you're flipping for confused, so you're hoping for heads. So you would flip, and if you got heads, the beastie would retain the confused counter. If you flip heads with scared, you actually remove the counter. Confused, the beastie is still confused, but will attack as normally. Like,
all right, so slow down. Let me just repeat it so I know what's up.
Yep.
Scared, I'm gonna like my beastie's scared by your Frogman. So I go and I attack with my beastie, or I use its power. I have to flip. If I get a heads, it's a success for me.
Right.
And therefore, the scared indicator is removed.
Correct.
Now, with confused, if I get a heads, that just means that I can attack that turn without dealing that damage to myself.
Correct.
But that confused indicator stays on there, and every single time I attack moving forward. Now, does confused apply to powers?
No.
It's only attacking.
Yeah, confused trigger is if the beastie would deal damage. It's not even when you declare the attack. It's actually when the attack's about to deal damage. That's when you flip for the confused.
All right, that makes sense. And then sleep. Now that sleep indicator will go on permanently until the beastie is targeted by attack or dealt damage.
Correct.
Guys, this is such
a nightmare.
Lockdown.
Yeah.
And then, well, we know what poison is. That will, obviously, the poison 2 will actually deal a total of 20 damage at the end of every turn for 3 turns.
2 turns. So it would be...
thank you. I always get the 3 mixed up. You can have up to 3 poison counters at a time.
Yep.
Frogman is placing 2 on the opposing beastie. So for 2 turns, you lose a total of 40 damage.
Right.
Which means that Frogman can kill... potentially.
Yeah, potentially he can.
Okay, well, with all that, let's see.
And just a little note, poison is loss of life, not damage. So even though the beastie's asleep, it's not going to double that loss of life. If a beastie's dealt damage while it's asleep, it's double damage. But this isn't damage, this is life loss. So that's different.
And now after going through all that, thank you. I'm going to shuffle my spell book again because I did knock my pages over.
All good. All good. Yeah, it's important to go over. These status effects are one of the most in-depth, complex, and confusing parts of MetaZoo. Once you get it, it's cool. It's like an RPG game. It's like playing Final Fantasy with all the different status effects.
Totally.
But until you get it, it's like, what does this mean?
Yeah, it's like when you first played Dungeons and Dragons, which I just started playing in the past year, and it was just so overwhelming. I didn't even know if I wanted to play it.
Yeah.
And then
you're like, I want to search the room, and the DM's like, for what? And you're like, I just thought I would search for stuff. Nope, got to be way more specific. Got to know what you can do, and you need to know all those modifiers specifically and how they work together. Okay, with all that said, I have finally realize that there is a moment where you might want someone to go first, and it's this moment right now. So I will generate 2 water to contract my Loveland Frogman. And now that you know what he does, I'm going to lightning in the bottle my Loveland Frogman. Nice.
So he will awaken, and I can either attack, though he doesn't have an attack, so I can't. Normally another beastie could, but I can use Loveland Frogman's power right now.
That's true.
Now, can Loveland Frogman be the target of the power?
Yes, Magic Proof does not protect him from powers.
So I will. What's it called?
Charm.
I will charm the other Loveland Frogman.
There's not much I can do about that.
So you've got to roll for burn. And I'll bring a bunch of status effect indicators. All right. Oh, you know what? We do have one more question. How long does Paralyze stay on?
Paralyze stays on for until the end of the next turn.
Okay.
But he's going to be asleep, so that's really like, he's pretty much off the board at this point.
And when
he's not frozen.
Oh, sorry, that's the one he isn't.
He's burned, so I don't think they wanted to burn and freeze at the same time just for flavor's sake.
Okay, so Loveland Frogman here. Loveland is now locked down.
Correct. Until his Paralyze wears off, I don't get an extra bookmark at the start of my turn, so that's important.
And if you were going to use his power, that's not the confused, right?
Correct. It would trigger scared, but I won't be able to do anything because he's asleep.
Right, and he'll remain asleep unless I would deal him damage.
Right. Or I deal him damage.
Well, there was a better way to do this. I could have removed the Loveland Frogman, but not now. So he has 2 poison indicators. Sleep will stay on until he's dealt damage or targeted by an attack. The poison indicators will count down and in 2 turns be gone. The confuse will remain the entire time and actually won't affect him because he doesn't attack.
Right. He never deals damage, so he'll never, the confuse won't ever trigger.
Now the scared will trigger, yes, upon fatiguing. You'll have to flip for that.
Yep.
Okay. One little page. The amount of thought is tremendous.
Absolutely.
With that, I will generate 1 and I will fireball your crab. Wait a second.
It's not going to do anything.
That's not going to do anything.
It will burn him.
Nah, it won't do that. We won't do that.
Okay.
See, that's where I was thinking I should have fireballed him first. He's magic proof. I can't fireball him.
Yep.
What are we doing? We're learning. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Okay. Pass turn.
Okay, so this will tick down at the end of turn, and my Frogman will lose 20 life points. And he will not awaken because he's asleep. And then I'll bookmark
and because he's
a page.
Paralyzed until the end of this turn, he won't get to bookmark that second page.
Correct, because Paralyze removes the entire effect text box, everything, including the attacks. It's all gone. All right, I bookmarked. I'll bring another mermaid scale into the arena. I will...
What?
I will generate frost and a water, and then 2 more water. So that's 4 total, and I will contract Chessie.
Oh, yeah.
Chessie, one of the best water pages. A little expensive, but worth it. Beastie Dinosaur, 4 per spellbook, costs 1 neutral. That's where I spent the frost, and 3 water aura, has 80 life points, gets a 50 damage bonus from the Lake Terra. When this page enters the arena, bookmark 1. I'll do that in a second. Drowning Kelp is the attack. It deals 10 damage, and this attack deals plus 10 damage for every other water page in the arena. That is not just water pages I control. That is his as well. So Chessie's out, and right now her attacks get plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 damage on her attacks. So Chessie does well in mirror matches.
Damn.
I will bookmark my page for Chessie, and then... I will attack Frogman with my crab for 40.
Smoky Spirits.
Okay.
So with Smoky Spirits, 0 cost potion can put it in any spellbook. This potion may be contracted whenever an opposing page declares an attack, even if it is not your turn. End combat. If the attack page is the only beastie or artifact you control, it cannot be attacked again for the rest of the turn. Until the end of the turn, it says. So he's safe. My Loveland Frogman, just because of that 1 Smoky Spirits, we get to get him back and do the same thing to at least 1 more of his beasties.
Because he's the only beastie that you control. Well, all right, that's fair enough. I will pass turn.
Okay, bookmarking. Awakening. Now, man, Chessie is a monster. Life points 80. Right now, life points 80. All right. We got to lock down Chessie, because Chessie's going to be dealing so much damage. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 damage right now. So first and foremost, we will use the power charm, and we will charm Chessie.
Okay.
So I don't even know if we have enough status indicators. We will have to get more. We could just assume that they're all on there, but you know what? Use them all until we're out. And now, Chessie's life points will be reduced by a total of 40.
By the end of next turn.
Yep. 1 burn, not a big deal. And Chessie's going to be asleep unless you can deal damage, so we don't really need to worry about Chessie for now. That sleep is so powerful.
It's incredibly powerful, yeah.
I think the smartest play is pass turn.
Okay. Going to remove the burn counters from Chessie and Frogman. Frogman is no longer paralyzed, so I will get to draw.
Oh, I get to bookmark another card too.
Yes, you do.
Almost forgot about that. Thank you.
I will bookmark my 2 pages. I will awaken my side of the arena, or at least what I am able to awaken.
Yep, your sleeping beasties do not awaken because they're snoozing.
Indeed. I will generate 2. Contracting another Loveland Frogman.
Ooh, man.
I will lightning in a bottle my Loveland Frogman. And I will lock down your Frogman.
Oh, man.
How's it feel? How you like that?
Okay, I'll roll for burn. 4. Yep. Got him. Okay. Very interesting game already.
My Chessie
we know that all these status, we'll assume
they should
it's
just
all there.
make a frog token. That's like...
Yeah, actually, no, let's do that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Just a token that has all 6 indicators on it.
Right.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Or maybe 5 and you add the burn. Oh, I don't know. You'd have to take them away. We'll figure that out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Is there anything else I can really do here? Yeah, there is. I'll generate 1, 2, 3, 4, contracting another Chessie, bookmarking a page, and I guess that's it. Well, I'll attack you with do I want to attack Frogman? No, that wouldn't do me any good. That would just wake Frogman up.
Yeah, whatever. You decide. Would you kill him?
No, not unless I had Terra out. If I would kill him, I would totally attack him, but it's not going to kill him.
This is tricky. I don't really want to help you. So I won't, because I don't want to be responsible if it doesn't help you.
Well, oh, thanks. Well, yeah. I mean, your dude's asleep. If I attack him with Wallow a Lake Crustacean, he'll wake up before I deal damage. He is paralyzed, so he wouldn't be able to hit back, but he is also poisoned, right? Yep, I'm gonna do that. I will attack Frogman.
So he will wake up now because he's been targeted by an attack?
Well, I declared an attack. If you're going to Smoky Spirits, you got to do it now.
But he was just targeted.
But
you declared it.
Traps do not flip if Smoky Spirits happen, and in the same way, you will be canceling combat before any further effects happen if you Smoky Spirit.
Are you positive about that?
Yes.
I want another metazoologist to make sure. He just got targeted. You declared a target. That's it. The target happened. Now
the target happened.
He has awakened because he's been targeted.
No. He is targeted.
Priority
passes.
You're saying that declare happens, then there's a space.
Yes, a priority pass.
That's the time to play Smoky Spirits.
Yes.
And then you would target.
Correct. So he is currently, I have declared an attack. This is your chance to Smoky Spirits.
Yeah,
if you don't, he will be targeted and then attacked.
That's what I was saying. That, well, I don't know if I want to help you and be responsible if it doesn't help you. And I slowly pulled the poison on.
I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was me going, go ahead, go for it. And you did. All right. See, the thing is, hold on. All right. I was hoping the Smoky Spirit said, it doesn't. I'm not going to confuse anyone. Okay, so what do I do now? So if I let him take Frogman away, it just kills Frogman. Mm-hmm. If I Smoky Spirits him, then I'm counting down Frogman, his burn, and
Frogman's asleep. So
yep, he won't be doing anything.
Yeah.
But when you use a power, do you take burn? Loss of life?
No. It triggers scared, but that's it.
Smoky Spirits, Frogman.
It's the smart move because you're still going to be able to get the extra bookmarks now.
If I can keep him alive, because the paralyzation will actually...
It'll last till the end of your turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the future, if he stays alive, you'll be bookmarking extra pages.
There's a lot happening over there for him to stay alive.
There is. Yep, with that, I will pass turn.
Okay. We saved our Frogman. We will count this down to 3 burn. He takes 40 damage. Well, no, 20 damage first. 20 damage from the poison.
20 life loss.
Yep. 20 loss of life, different than damage. The paralyzation will remain until the end of turn. So, okay, I'm going to bookmark 1.
I have to say, Loveland Lockdown is one of the most thought-heavy spell books to play. There's a lot of like, hang on, how would this work? And what does this mean?
Hold on a second. That was the wrong move for me to do. So I was going to fireball my Frogman.
That would also kill... Well, you can't. He's magic-proof.
Super wrong move to do, guys. I shouldn't have used the Smoky Spirits. I should have let him die. Because I was trying to save my Frogman one more turn. And so I could fireball him, wake him up, but he can't be targeted, magi-proof. Also, if I were to fireball him, he's asleep, it would deal double damage.
Exactly. And just so we're clear here, and you guys know we're not missing something, Paralyze does not remove traits. Paralyze removes the effect box. So for those of you who are like, oh, but he's paralyzed, so he's not magic-proof. No. He's still magic-proof.
Foolish to use that Smoky Spirits. I wish I would have saved it and just let Frogman die. That was a dud. So we will generate 1, and we will fireball Chessie, dealing 50 damage to Chessie.
Okay. Chessie, that's going to kill Chessie.
Yep, that'll kill Chessie. And then, man, we'll fireball the other Chessie for 25 damage and roll for burn.
Okay.
Ooh, I wish we would have saved that Smoky Spirits.
Oh, where's the 6-sided die?
But whatever. This is the first time we're playing these spell books, and it's just a lot to think about.
4 burn on Chessie.
All right.
And 25 damage.
Yeah. I think that's all we can really do. 4 burn, 25 damage.
So Chessie is at 55 life points.
Okay. Pass turn.
All right. I'm going to count the burn down to 3. I will bookmark 3 pages.
Oh, this... Yep, right.
2.
Oh, and I get to go to 40 damage, and my burn goes down to 2, and the poison is over.
Okay, interesting. It's like this spell book is actually really awesome, and it's also new to me because I haven't played Water Pages, that I'm like reading everything super carefully. Okay, wake everybody up, except for my sleeping Frogman.
But you're drawing 2 pages per turn now.
I'm drawing, 2 additional, so 3 per turn, which is feels totally crazy. Okay, I will generate 1 water aura, and I will contract Flood the Earth for the bookmark effect.
Yeah.
Which is more helpful right now because Flood the Earth destroys everything except water beasties and flying beasties. And right now, all we got are water beasties. Not that I would want to kill them, though. I will also generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and contract Oklahoma Octopus.
Ooh, man, read Oklahoma. This monster. This is the one that I didn't put in my original water, but
this thing's horrifying.
He'll be in there next time.
It's a beastie octopus. 1 per spellbook, costs 5 water aura, has 100 life points, has fleet, so enters the arena awakened, has 2 regen traits, which means it recovers 20 life at the end of every turn, mine and his. So 40 life per turn cycle, which is insane. Gets a 20 damage and a 20 life point bonus from the Lake Terra. When you contract Oklahoma Octopus, you may place this page into the afterlife to create 8 tentacle tokens, which are 10 LP water beasties with a 10 damage attack and fleet. This page cannot be targeted by opposing beasties while awakened. Dying by drowning is Oklahoma Octopus's attack. It inflicts 3 poison counters, and it deals 50 base damage with an additional 20 damage to water pages. Very interesting. Oklahoma is out. At this point, I can decide if I want to send Oklahoma to the afterlife and get 10 tentacle tokens, which is totally what I'm going to do, because those tentacle tokens are water pages, which is going to boost Chessie. Yep. So Oklahoma is going to the afterlife, my friends.
Do you have the tentacle tokens?
Oh, I always leave it down at my place.
Oh, man.
I know. I wish I had it. Yep, exactly. Let's use some blue. Yep, exactly. Could I get one more just in case I need to like fatigue some and not others?
Here, I think we have 10. It's just cool to have the tokens. We need the tokens.
That's true.
Yeah, there's 10 there.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
You got 10.
All right.
It doesn't matter what number they're on.
10 tokens. Yeah, we know that they're all 10 damage attack and they have 10 life points, and they all have fleet, which is the important part. So, yeah. I will attack your Frogman with one of my tentacle tokens.
Smoky Spirits.
You're keeping him alive. Okay. He can't be attacked for the rest of the turn, but I can still declare attacks.
You're about to deal an insane amount of damage.
I'm about to deal an insane amount of damage. Yeah. So I'm going to hit you for 10. If you got no responses.
No, there's no, just add it all up. Okay. It's fine.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And then Wallow a Lake Crustacean will attack you for 40. So that takes us up to 130. And then Loveland Frogman is just going to hang out. Chessie will attack, losing 20 life points, taking her to 35 life. But Chessie's attack will be dealing 10,
here we go.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220. Chessie's hitting for 220, and that's not a power-up red Chessie. So, where was I at here? I hit you for 90 plus 40 is 130 plus 220 takes it up to 350. I will lightning in a bottle Chessie.
No,
and
man.
Take another 20 life loss to hit you again for another 220.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got 90, 130, 350 plus 220, 570.
Whoa.
I mean,
I dealt you similar damage in the last game that we played.
You did.
But here's the thing. For me, when I did that, that's a one-time deal. Okay, I had to use a bunch of lightning in the bottles. I had to have, either the Terra in play or a power-up red like Adam. Basically what I'm saying is I rely on a page or two to make that happen.
Right.
Whereas because he brought out this tentacle, turned them into tokens, every Chessie he brings out is going to benefit from all of those tokens.
Yep. It's not non-token water pages. It's water pages. So totally wild.
And tokens count as water pages?
Yeah, it says that they are. It says that it says it right here. These are 10 LP water beasties.
Yeah, it's intentional. It's a combo that I overlooked, and that's why I said the next time I go back to that spell book, they have to be together. They're made to be together. The tentacle monster and the giant dinosaur Chessie.
All right, pass and turn.
What is Chessie? What type of dinosaur is Chessie?
Well, she's like the Chesapeake Lake monster, so she looks like what is it called? A plesiosaur? Plesiosaur, something like that. Yeah.
Oh man, Sawyer, you would know. Sawyer's one of our friends in California. Little guy, 6 years old, big guy. Sorry, Sawyer.
Good guy.
Yeah, good guy. Okay, you said pass turn, right?
I did.
So I bookmarked, and I get to bookmark again. I am surprised that you didn't use the power again on Frogman to poison him to take away my Frogman.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I would have second charmed him just so I didn't have any options. I don't really have many options, and when I pass turn, you're going to win. So I will. Damn.
I mean, for sure, your best move is if you can kill Chessie.
Oh, I know. I'm aware, and I can, but I'm still taking 100, 200 damage, something like that next turn. Between 100 and 150.
130, I think. Yeah.
All right. So Fireball Chessie again.
Okay, that's going to kill her.
Yep. Yeah. And, ooh, man.
It's okay. She did her work.
Pass turn.
All right.
Yeah, because burning the crab, nah. Well, no, the crab would get to attack 2 more turns. We could fireball the crab. Stone skin, all damage outside of combat reduced to 0. It wouldn't do any damage. It would have him roll for burn, which could slow down the crab's attacks. But we might be facing another Chessie in a second here.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, you won't be facing a Chessie, but...
another tentacle?
Nope. The legendary power-up red is going to be going on the crab.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's only 1 tentacle per spellbook, so...
Yep, only 1 octopus. Yep. Totally. I will generate 2 additionally and contract Bloody Bones.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody Bones is a beastie demon. You can have 2 per spellbook. He costs 2 water aura, has 50 life points, has the trap trait, so could be placed underneath one of my beasties face down, and then if that beastie were targeted with an attack, he'd flip up and automatically become a defender. He has the fear trait, which is a may. You may target an opposing beastie and flip a coin, and if you get heads, bounce that beastie back to the hand.
There's a frogman for you. Yeah. Can you target a frogman?
I could if I wanted.
Even though he's magic proof.
I could if I wanted.
Fear could be. Well, you don't want to let a fear go to waste. So go right ahead. We'll flip the coin.
We're gonna move past that. I may not as well, so I'm not going to. It gets a 10 life point, 10 damage bonus from the Lake Terra, and the same 10 life, 10 damage bonus from the Ocean Terra. This page can be contracted with Dark Aura if nighttime is active. Very interesting. Bloody Gnaw is the attack. It inflicts scared, deals 25 damage, and reveal the top page of your spellbook. If it is a water page, you may contract it. If not, place it back on top of your spellbook. So this is a great card.
It's a guaranteed scry and a potential draw.
Correct. Exactly.
Incredible.
A potential play. If you have the aura cost, you wouldn't draw the card. You would reveal it, and then if you had the aura to pay for it, you could contract it. Or if it were an aura page and you hadn't dropped one yet this turn, you could just bring it right into the arena. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's also generate 1, 2, 3 and contract another Wallowa Lake crustacean.
All right. Well,
and
look at that army over there compared to my 1 frogman. Mm-hmm. But you know, 1 little wizard is holding off a whole arena of beasties. Couple lighting the bottles, fireballs, and yeah,
we're gonna charm him again.
Yep. And now he's gonna die whenever you pass turn.
Passes. Yep. I will. I don't think I drew 3 cards at the beginning of this turn. But whatever, I missed it.
Oh, just do it, man. I don't care. You're going to win. It doesn't matter, man.
I didn't do it.
Just wrap it up.
Okay, well, we'll bring the Lake Terra in, and I'll hit you for... Now it's dealing 50 damage and 100.
You're going to hit me for game, man.
150, just about game. 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hitting you for 250.
Okay.
All right, pass turn.
Okay. Did you use your Loveland Frogman? You did. Yep. You poisoned him. Now my Loveland Frogman dies. Of course, we already did that. Took care of that. See how I help you?
So much.
What would you do without me?
I don't know.
I drew a water page. You win.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Look, here's the thing. We can't play another game because of how complex these spell books are. We already went 40 minutes. And if we go over an hour, guys, you won't see the video. Right now, an hour video takes 24 hours to upload, ruins our family movie night, which happens at, after dinner almost every night. And oftentimes doesn't even work. So I get into these loops of basically ruining everyone's, 4K experience, putting them all down like the 720 or even 480 at times, depending on how many people are trying to watch something. And then it fails. And I tell them that I need to do it another day.
Yeah.
And we've had to just give up on videos over an hour for now. I know you guys probably have heard this several times. We're waiting on Elon. Okay. Yep. We're waiting on you, Elon.
Come on, man. Where's that Starlink? Link us to the stars.
Exactly. We see you up there.
Yeah, they're floating by.
Yeah, but there's gaps, and apparently, even though we're all signed up and we already prepaid, we're waiting for something else, more satellites. They got to complete the line, and at that point, we'll be able to upload longer games. And really, what we want to do is live stream for you guys.
Yeah.
We would love to come in at like 2 o'clock and hang out with you guys during our whole game time to like 5, maybe even 6, depending on the day.
Yep.
But yeah, we get in several hours of gaming. That's not now. That's later. Elon, it's not on us.
Elon, bro, come on.
Figure it out, dude. What are you wasting your time trying to get off planet when people on planet need internet already?
Yeah, come on, get your priorities straight.
Definitely get us off planet. We need 2 bases. This monocropping a human race on a single rock beside a fireball is just... We need more bases.
Yeah, but internet first.
All your base does belong to us. You remember that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching. If you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball and you want to support the channel, use the code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout.
Yes, that would be awesome. It would help support us, and it won't cost you anything extra. No. It's just it lets Channel Fireball know how much you guys like us, and it drops us a little extra.
Fairy dust.
Yep. And if you want to support us more directly and more significantly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z, sign up for any of those tiers. Working on an art piece right now that's going to be our giveaway at the end of the month, along with a little other something else giveaway. We always do.
A couple other things, a few other things, actually.
Yeah, we do 3 raffles depending on what tier you are. And of course, you can always ask us questions or send us deck list ideas, and we can talk to you about it, help you develop that stuff. So it's fun.
Did I give you, what did I call it? The last SpellBook that did okay.
Forest Flame?
Yes, Forest Fire.
Forest Fire. You still need to send me that, and then I will post that.
We'll get that to you patrons right away just so you can check it out. I don't believe it's as strong as I initially thought. Yes, I did stop 2 games, but we played several games off camera, and he won. And he won so bad it wasn't worth uploading, and I started to question its validity. I'll still share it with you just so you can see my general direction. It all comes down to, like we were talking before, about basically getting 1 beastie and lighting in the bottling him with either some Terras in play or Power Up Red. It is so straightforward, but it does work if you get the right cards, and it's only 40 pages, so there is a high probability of getting them. With that, guys, we will see you next time. Thanks for watching on
MetaBroz.
Later, guys.
Later.